And we are fighting in Atlantis. How about this crazy venue? Alongside me, Johnny Nelson.
You tried to give me the slip, didn't you, my friend? There was no way I was going to miss this.
It's time for our tale of the tape. Sugar Ray Leonard. He's 175 centimeters tall with a reach of 179. And he'll be taking on the Sugar Ray Leonard, one of the greatest. Terrence Bud Crawford, the undisputed lightweight champion of the world. He also can crack at welterweight, one of the best to ever do it.
This is going to be an intense standoff before the fight starts.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner.
And this one has all of those big fight feels you want from a pro. These athletes have been waiting a long time to square off. Here we go. They better start respecting each other's punching power. Throwing the hook, but it doesn't score. A typical outside fighter, as you know, focuses on defense, stick and move, stick and move.
Do not give an outside fighter time to think. You've got to make the fighter panic. You've got to rush the fighter into doing things they don't normally do.
Beautiful counter punch. Neither fighter willing to slow down. Tough to be a judge in this fight as both fighters have had their big moments.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
So much firepower here. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Those counter punches have to hurt. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's all a very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Talk about Sugar Ray Leonard in that last round. Here we go. It's round 2. They've got all the momentum on their side after that last round. Let's see what they do here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round. Everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
This counter fighter believes in the anything you can do, I can do better. They'll let you throw a punch first, and they'll answer you and usually hit you harder.
Counter puncher's my favorite kind of fighter. A good counter puncher, they're the people that make the history of our sport.
Look at the footwork, the hand speed. This is the best that the middleweight division has to offer. These fighters have had their moments.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
A perfect counter lands. And just as quickly as it slows down, it heats back up. When are we going to see a jab from these two? Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Talk about Leonard in that last round. Well, he is in big trouble here. He may have been saved by the bell.
Wow, it's like two different leagues.
There's the bell to start round 3. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you, and that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Nice counter punch right up the middle. Nice job blocking the hook. We've seen in the past from this fighter, they don't get concerned when they lose some of the earlier rounds because they know they've got that power that can strike at any moment.
This could be really intimidating, Todd. If you know somebody's got the punch power, someone's got the speed, it can be intimidating. Just depends on how confident you are as a fighter.
Halfway through the round, and man, these two are going at it.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Someone tell these two that they can be defensive for a minute if they want to. Nice exchange here from both men. How about, you know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Talk about Sugar Ray in that last round. You know that bell was sweet music to his ear. Here we go to the 4th round. So not the best round, but let's see if they can turn it around here.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Do you believe what we are seeing? Correct me if I'm wrong, but when you're dealing with someone with so much speed, you've got to get your timing right.
Having so much speed, what happens to your opponent is you get cut to ribbons, and that's when the referee has to jump in and stop the fight. And you know this is going to happen, so you rush your work. You think, I've got to get him inside close round.
Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Tried to score with the uppercut. Both men step back for just a moment. Threw the left uppercut, but it misses. Punch, counter punch. Let's talk about Sugar Ray Leonard in that last round. That bell could... Here we go in round 5. Who's going to land the first big shot? Let's see how they bounce back here in this round.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
fighter's sort of the death by 1,000 paper cuts approach. He'll hit you 1,000 times before you can land one.
You've got to ruffle their feathers, Todd. You cannot let them get comfortable, drag them, get them complaining to the referee, because once somebody with excellent foot speed and excellent power gets into the rhythm, the fight is over.
They exchange punches. Perfect counter shot. You can tell he's stronger, but he's not faster. Pretty close fight here in this round. And he dropped him. The perfect sniper shot. Let's watch it again one more time.
A shot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Are you okay?
So back into the fray again, but how much do they have left?
Somebody can smell blood here. They can smell blood. They've got to be smart. Get in there. Then boom, back in the same spot again. It happened once. You've got away with it. You can do it again.
There's a scoring blow. It's been all one-way traffic with just 10 seconds to go in the round. Let's talk about Leonard in that last round. On to the 6th round. Last round was a disaster. What can they do here to turn this around?
2 knockdowns in that last round. There'll be sheer panic in that corner. What do? Do they throw the towel in? Do they let him come back out again? Because they know their fighter is like a lamb to the slaughter.
You've seen all the famous boxing movies, the training scenes, the gym work. That's what it all boils down to. Who's going to have more endurance?
The middleweights are the best you can ever come across. Obviously, the glamour weight is a heavyweight, but the middleweight is the size of the average man or woman. When you get in there and you're letting the shots go, you've got power, you've got speed, you've got pace. You can stand, you can dance, you can do everything. We can look back in history. You know the amazing fights at a middleweight are ridiculous. That is what writes our history books.
Can they figure out the combination to this safe?
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
That counter shot lands. He threw a punch and just got countered. And so far, the offense has been better than the defense. Good counter punch. You'd like to see more jabs. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Sugar Ray Leonard in that last round. Here comes round 7. But Johnny, can he keep the momentum going after that last huge round for him?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
Just when you think they're going to have a lull in the action, we get it heated back up. You could see it in their eyes. They saw that punch coming, and there was nothing they could do.
I need to see that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. He's still in the fight.
Apparently, it's going to take more than that to keep this fighter down.
That is a show of character. When you're put down, your ego's hurt, your chin's hurt, your body's hurting, and you've got to get up, suck it up, and think, right, I'm back in the game again. It's so hard for a fighter.
He's got the advantage halfway through the round.
The corners must be so happy. Down to a T, play the plan out to a T. If they can pick up momentum and do this over and over and over again, they've got it.
Well, Johnny, has anything surprised you here as we enter the final frames of this bout?
It's the one who draws first blood, Todd. That's what you've got to look at. If you hit and you know you're in there with a banger, you've got to be on it, but you've got to be confident.
Nice counter. So final 10 seconds of the round, and he is looking really sharp. Let's talk about Sugar Ray in that last round. Well, if this trainer has a pen, and there's the bell for round 8. Let's see if they can shake off the cobwebs after a disastrous last round.
2 knockdowns and you're coming back from that. That's near on impossible because your head must be all over the place. Your legs would feel like jelly. What can they tell you in the corner? All they can do is wake you up. They can't even go into game plan.
Not a lot of defense. Whoa, wait a minute! Sugar Ray Leonard dazed! Looks like trouble was averted.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What will you do? What will they tell him when...
Whoa, Johnny, out of nowhere, look at this! Oh, Leonard just got rocked! Leonard took a big shot and down he goes! Imagine seeing this punch coming and not being able to do anything about it.
Shot from the gods, they say. A shot from the gods.
They are going to surrender. No mas. So there you have it. It is